Z159 FM.
We got guests. We're here.
I'm here. Can you turn me up just a little bit?
I can.
My microphone is
There you are. Let me get rid of my smooth jazz here.
Oh no, the smooth jazz was good. It's drowning me out.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey. I gotta fix camera.
Good morning.
Wayne looks good. Adam looks small.
Well,
and he's not.
roles
he's
reversed.
a tall man.
He's a
tall man.
Yeah. Tis a British name.
We use mun on. We've always used mun on our show. Like anybody.
I like it.
Since this is a good warm up. Since the beginning of our show, anybody's profession and then mun after it.
Yes,
and that's what they are. So
it's like that Hebrew superhero, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah. All right. They call you guys Bizarro Tom and Dan. That's funny.
Yeah. Hey, we're back, Bizarros.
Yeah, we are we're like in diagonals. Okay.
That's funny.
Are you lost in your Instagram? What do you
What
do?
do we say? We say lad forever, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
go.
go to your face.
Yeah.
Then go up to the lines, and then it pops that up, and then you scroll down, and It says what you see, and then go to, I think I did content preferences.
Oh, okay.
And then go to your algorithm. And then it, like mine says, you like looking at nothing but ass. No,
Yeah,
mine
yeah,
doesn't
Content
say that.
preferences.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't
Your
say-
algorithm.
Did
It
that
says
work?
boobs.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, mine does not say that. All right. No, Tom actually, that's not fair. Tom actually told me that, and then I just remembered it, and then when he went to do it again, he forgot it. He knew it the first time. That's not fair.
Well, Crystal told me. I can't remember what the hell.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Old Man Lamb's Insta. Well done.
All right, Mr.
Yeah,
Van.
we're gonna. Oh,
I
yeah,
can see it.
we're.
I'm not going to look up there, though.
I want to talk to you guys. Do you guys know that you can look at your algorithm on Instagram and then see what it is and then mess with it? Actually,
Yeah.
start.
No,
You can
no,
play
I had
God.
no
You
idea.
can start adding to it, and then
We're
like,
doing the
Oh.
show now. What are you doing?
Okay,
All
good.
right, here we go.
Oh, we
You
are?
ready? Here we go. And 3, 2.
I forgot if this is a welcome to or welcome back.
Hold on. That's fair. That's
Welcome back.
Hold
Welcome
on.
back.
That's fair.
Yeah, this isn't welcome back. Yes, okay.
How did they
Sorry,
know?
sorry.
Oh, my God. All
Sorry.
right, here we go. And
All
3,
right.
2.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time from the podcast Fish and Brits.
Yes.
Adam and Wayne are here. How you doing, guys?
Hey, we're back.
thank you,
Good to
thank
see you
you.
guys.
I brought it
Happy
with
New
me
Year.
this time.
Hello, hello.
Oh, yes, I didn't come.
They brought mugs.
Pardon?
We have mugs.
I see those mugs, and you have fancy starter jackets.
I know. This is this guy.
You guys look like you're going to the Olympics.
We are to watch it. I mean, I'm not competing. in
These
any
were the
way.
most useful thing in the world. We've just come back from a trip to Buffalo, to New York. The freezing cold Niagara Falls. That was miserable.
It's frozen,
It was
right?
frozen.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Two
But
Florida lads.
We had more people ask us about the show from wearing these in airports and in the street than we ever have before.
Yeah, we were like walking
It's-
billboards because
I
across
like
the
it.
back it says Fish and Brits. You know,
I had
it
to
was
keep
like-
magnets in my pocket to give them out to people.
I like that.
Yeah,
You
it was
know,
crazy.
you know, it's Mondami did that. He got the.
Oh yeah.
He has a jacket that says mayor on the side. It says the city of New York right here. And
There you
everybody
go.
was like, oh,
Well, now
there
we
are
know who
people-
you are.
And everybody's like,
Come
people
here.
are dying and you spent all this time on a jacket. Nobody's happy about anything.
Let's talk about this because
You have always been anti you and I wearing matching jackets, and I've always wanted.
All right.
I have forever wanted matching jackets, and I am both happy for my friends and very sad.
So where we have gotten the most questions in the past about Tom and Dan, if we're wearing Tom and Dan apparel, has been the cruises that we've done. Okay,
Right.
So then when strangers ask us, they're like, "Oh, what's Tom and Dan?" It's partly because they see hundreds of people on the boat wearing the stuff, and they like question. And then we they say they catch us in an elevator, and they're like, "Hey, what's Tom and Dan?" We're like, "Oh, we're Tom and Dan. We're a podcast." And they're like, "Oh, they act interested." They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna check that out." And then they leave the elevator, and I'm like, I want to make sure they take it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was the same way. Are they really going to?
Yeah. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
I think they're gonna forget.
Yeah.
But I do that to
They'll
everyone
never
I
do
meet.
it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I met a lady.
Because I lie to people too.
I'm gonna give you one.
And I'm like, oh, I'll check out your. And then I never do it.
when I went to the Guitar
Sorry.
Hotel
Wayne.
in Fort Lauderdale
Oh, yeah.
to see Chris Stapleton,
Yeah.
I got in the elevator, and I got in the elevator with this lady. She had a very unique look. She's just giving off cool energy. And she was like, oh, are you going to see the show? And I had a cowboy hat on. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to see the show. And then we got to talking, and then she's like, you should check out my pizzeria, Nikki's Pizza. And I was like, you know what? Where's it at? And she's like, it's in Vero Beach. I think that, and I was like, you know what? I'm definitely going to do that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll be there. You know, I pulled it up on my phone. As soon as she got out of the elevator, I'm like, I'm not
going to
Never
Vero
gonna
Beach.
do
There's
that.
no way in hell.
Unless I have a-
I'm never going there. I'll never. I forgot.
You lied.
I did. I lied.
Why do we all lie to people? I tell people about the
I lie to
bands and
everyone.
their interests. My friends,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I'm doing this thing. I'm like, oh, cool. I'll work it out. I'll
Yeah.
never do it.
I've lied
we're
to
the
you
same.
guys.
We're
You
the
guys-
same.
I've lied to you guys. You guys invite us to some event. You're like, you should come to that. I'm like, oh yeah, I should.
yeah.
You came to 11sies though. You
I
came
did
to
come to that.
11sies.
Yeah.
Was it because it was
But
food?
do you want to? I'm going to tell you something. Do you know what? I wanted to lie to you.
Go ahead.
I didn't want to go. I wanted to stay home. He
You're
knows.
like, son
Do you
of
know
a-
how hard that was? Do you know how hard it was for me to go to
He
your
told
event?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
ah.
know.
I was like, I was so awkward. I didn't know what I was doing. I was standing
I-
around like an idiot.
And I was like, just tell him you're sick. I'm enabling him to.
Just
You're like,
lie
I've
to
got
us.
2 kids. We know you
It's
do.
fine.
Because we
Welcome.
listen to your show.
yeah. Oh my God, they got us. They know exactly what we're doing. Oh my God, what do we do? They figured us out.
But not all
You're
of
in the anxiety ball. Like, I can't go to 11Z's.
Hold on,
I don't even like Scotch eggs.
Hold on. Do you do
I
what
do like
most
Scotch
of
I know
our,
you love them.
most of our listeners are telling me they listen, but they only catch the clips on social media.
True.
And they don't listen to the
That's
whole
what we're
thing.
shooting for now.
We are at a time right now where being a fan of something is a lot more casual than you really think it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
It truly, like all my Stranger Things people that are like, man, I love that show. It's like, are you up to date? Nah.
I'm 3 seasons behind.
Well, why? And the answer is the grand delusion. Yeah, there's just so much stuff out
Right.
there to
Yeah,
consume that none of us. And it's almost like I look at it like it's almost in the air. And what happens when you pack the air full of molecules? Right? We have no more room to breathe.
Right.
You know, there's not too
So
much
with
air.
that being said, I do like the fact that you guys
They
are,
look good.
are doing seasons of your show. And,
Yes.
and that's a smart thing, especially nowadays. And like I look at it, I'm like, God, me and Daniel should have done seasons.
You know why?
You can start.
When your show is never
we
ending.
built ourselves a prison.
When your show is never ending, people look at it and they're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
Even
again,
I do. I look at our show. How many? We did
Yeah.
like 10,000 episodes. I'm like, "Oh my god! Shut up!"
Plus, it gives us a break from each other for a good,
Oh, yeah.
solid couple of months.
Yeah.
We need a break.
Need that.
Oh, we do.
The holidays, we needed that. We were like,
Yeah.
oh, God, get away from me. I love you. Here's a present.
We have no
John
break.
Hunt.
Every day.
We are a chopper. No breaks.
Yes.
So, what season is this? Again?
Season 4.
Season
Season
4
four. Yeah.
of Fish and Brits released today, correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
correct,
dropped today.
correct. First
Season
episode.
4, typically when every show adds a black cast member.
We just don't show them. Here comes the 11Z's glasses.
yeah.
Thank you.
That's it.
Put a glove on. Yeah, you'll never know.
But he talks with a British accent to
Yeah.
confuse everybody.
Oh my God! Holy crap! Is that Benson? That's a joke for my dad. Benson was a great show. So of its time.
So when you do a podcast in seasons, do you look at each season as a little bit different than the prior season? How does that? How do you guys frame it?
Yeah, for this season, we definitely went back to. We took a reset and looked at the first 3 seasons, saw what worked, what didn't, what the best time, the amount of time for an episode was, and this is the one that we've refined the most out of our 4 seasons. We cut a segment that we'd driven to death. So, you know,
As you do.
As you do.
Weird Job Wednesday, I see.
Okay, bye.
So yeah, that, and last season we added in video. We had a full YouTube episode that came out with it, so we're keeping that, and then trying to get a little more involvement from our crew, our production team in this one. For our Christmas special, we did all 4 members of the production team on the couch together. And so this season they're going to pop in and out, which
Nice.
is a new thing for us.
Yeah, I like that. You can abuse when your staff is good. You bring them in. You're like,
saw-
bloody
That's it.
hell.
We're
You're
just
like,
down
you yell
there
at
anyway.
them.
It's like, get over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they play
Sit
against
next to
the
him.
stuff, you send them out, you yell at them. We used to have a guy that did that. They don't last that long.
We have executive producer Ashley. She tells us what to do. But,
Yeah. You need a woman
Yeah.
to tell you
You
what
need
to
a
do.
woman.
That's
We
it.
do have that.
Yeah.
That's key to every business. By
Oh,
the way.
absolutely.
That's why I've got him.
Yeah.
You gotta have a screaming woman.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. And then they keep you on track and everything. You complain. You're like, gah.
Yeah, but that's just the
They're a pivotal
equation.
part of your business.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just the equation. She's like, you know that thing you agreed to do for the clients? Well, you're late on it. You need to do it. And I'm like, oh, this bitch.
She's doing her job and trying to help
I
you.
know. You're right. You're right.
So how many episodes in a season?
10 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, we do for a whole year. We have 2 seasons a year, spring and fall. Then we have our live show, which we add as an episode, a live episode, and then our Christmas special. So we do, what's that, 22 a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about
So
right.
4
Yeah,
years
yeah.
in, you know, one of the only podcasts that I know of that's still podcasting and doing the thing, and that's not shade or anything. It's just
No.
like this is very hard to do, and if you're not successful at it, you will find very quickly that you should stop doing it because it can be an immense waste of time.
Right.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
time.
oh yeah,
It's a
especially
lot
for
of
him
work.
because he does take on a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
So like like our Buffalo trip, like we're driving over and he's editing on the laptop.
Oh, I was
as
editing
we're
in the car on the way over
here.
here,
You
yeah.
know, putting the film together and stuff like that. So it is like, okay, where is this going? Are we getting the views? And then, you do the this. Oh, we're getting reviews. And then this week, wait, what happened there? Oh, wait, we're back. Oh, wait, what happened? You know what I mean? It's like a wave.
Do you get, were there any surprises as to what you guys thought would hang you up or be difficult in doing this? I mean, both of you are in the, I should say,
entertainment world.
Yes. But, were there any surprises that you found now that you're 4 years in? You're like, wow, I didn't know that, this was going to be this type of deal.
I found that, and this just might be my self-deprecating side come out, people, we haven't had to focus so much in the last season on the, let's do a British topic, let's do this. It can be more just about us chatting, and people are actually interested in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they like that part. I didn't think that from the start. I thought our hook was going to be purely the, let's look at what's stupid in England this week. But they're more interested in what's stupid in our lives this week.
Especially when we skirt around what we do for a living. Like we work in the theme parks, but we just can't say what we do in the theme parks because of NDAs and stuff like that. But we kind of skirt around about a little bit to that, and then that gets like, oh, you guys, that's what you guys are. Oh,
The more personal you get with it, the more the audience is interested because
we've really found that.
Because and me and Daniel have realized that over the years of doing this. It's
I don't know what you're talking about. So
and especially audio too, which is interesting too, because there's a big difference between the people that consume it audio version and the people consume it video, and there's like a little bit of divide between that, and some people prefer one and the other. But the audio, when people are listening to the audio, is very a personal experience for them because usually it involves them in their car, on a walk, walking their dog, doing the dishes, whatever they get in their routine of being able to listen to audio.
Yeah.
So then
like it or not, that's intimate.
So then they got you guys in their ears, and they're hearing you guys talk.
That's why we do heavy breathing.
And then through that, and then obviously you're talking about generalized topics and stuff, but when you get a little personal, then all of a sudden you're touching someone, and then you're connecting.
It's 4D.
Well, you're connecting with them. All of a sudden, you're like, "Oh, I'm kind of like that. I'm kind of like Wayne. I'm kind of like Adam." Like you start to see personality traits in that, and which is basic human psychology, where you start connecting with someone, and then that connection is super strong, especially if and then they start going back to hear the personal experiences of your life, the personal connection that they have with you, especially because it's a very intimate one-on-one thing. They're alone in their car by themselves in the car, whatever they're doing. It's very personal. You are talking directly to one person in their mind.
Also, as like an anxiety guy, I don't know. No, I like what you're saying.
Yeah,
man.
No, it makes sense.
I don't know if either of you guys are anxiety men like I am, but I find something and I'll use the example of like red, green. And like, what was it, Harrison Keeler, Lake Wilbagon, like these little, like at a time when the internet has made the world so huge to me, like it's like endless, right? Like I can pick up my phone and literally I'm connected to everything in the world. It's cool to slough all that sort of off and shrink your world down to two guys.
Yep.
Adam and Wayne, Tom and Dan, and their world. It's the epitome of, we had an Army listener of ours that's, was talking about anxiety. He's like, man, keep your world small and you won't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And to me, it represents that, so these shows that kind of have this make-believe world, not to say that our lives are make-believe, but it is it's an exaggerated, different version, and people can kind of live in our little world, and it's controlled, and it's quaint, and it's intimate, and it's smaller, and it's not endless and scary.
I was once given a note by a director from one of the things that we do that keep modern day jokes and references and pop culture references out of things, because people, for that particular product, because people wanted to come to forget all of that stuff. They wanted something localized, so precise that they could just step away from all the stuff in the world. And even a joke about television, about film or music, something like that was a slight anachronism, pulled them out immediately from what we were trying to give to them.
It doesn't make sense, and also I've learned the value in being honest. It is
finally,
and by being honest, it's just being real. Like,
I'm not there yet.
Bad, good, just the honesty of, because that too will form a connection to your audience.
Or knowing we're very, I'm sure you guys are too, and you are. about we're very honest about our flaws.
Yeah,
or the
yes.
things that make
yeah.
us who we are.
I mean,
Yeah.
we have a therapist as our sponsor for the show. So,
for a reason.
So speaking of that,
Yeah.
and not
Yes.
to go in a different direction, but I learned the other day from my wife that you can go into Instagram and then and we'll explain how to do it, but look at your algorithm. And so, and they basically put it out in subjects and in your Instagram that you could actually delete certain things and you can start manipulating your own algorithm, which I didn't know was a thing. And so you can, I'll go over right now.
All right, you want me to
I'm
tell
on it.
people
Yeah,
how to do
yeah,
it?
yeah.
All right.
Mine's
so,
in my pocket. I'm not moving.
Yeah, if you're
It's
looking at
comfortable.
if you're looking at
Show
your
me later.
Instagram,
Shall I look at mine or Fish and Britz's? Let's look at mine.
Yeah, look at yours.
Yeah, because a personal one
Yeah.
is interesting because I have stuff on that I'm not even that interested in. It just somehow ended up becoming.
oh yeah, I'm not that interested.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What did you do, Tom? Click one video, accidentally click
For
that video.
some reason, on my Reddit page, I seem to be obsessed with rate my face videos, which are just pictures of young girls giving the link to their OnlyFans. That's see, that's why I'm just sharing.
Yeah.
I'm
So
being honest.
Sharing and caring.
Okay, tap your face at the bottom corner.
yeah,
Yep.
your bottom right hand
All
corner.
right, go up to the top right-hand corner and hit the 3 lines.
The hamburger.
Yeah, hit the hamburger, and then you
That's
go.
called a hamburger.
Yeah, that's what the kids call it.
Weird.
Is it be
Point-
sideways French fries? What the hell?
It's a thin hot dog.
I think you mean sideways freedom fries.
4 hot dogs bar.
If you go to what you see, scroll down, you'll see what you see, and then it says content preferences. If you click on content preferences at the very top, you'll see a line that says your algorithm. And if you click on that, it will then sort of sum up in bold what you've been looking at.
I don't get what you see.
What you see is the kind of a
It's a
subcategory in the thing.
tiny-
If you go down to
Here,
preferences,
Look, I'll show you. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
here's where you're at. Right?
Yeah.
So scroll down just a little bit, and then it'll say down what you see.
Oh, I see. Yes.
and then content preferences.
Oh.
Preferences.
So the content preferences is actually the
Alright.
tab. The what you see is just like a grayed out category.
Your algorithm.
Yeah, and then you click on your algorithm, and then
This is accurate.
and then you can. share.
I don't want to look at it.
No. I have memes, musical theater, British humor, Disney World, Stranger Things, mindfulness, and the traders.
That's great, man.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I'll take that.
I'm not opening mine.
Mine is lately you've been into pursuing music dreams, country vibes, and navigating parenthood.
Hey,
Wow.
There you
All
go.
right.
I am in no way trying to leave the show to be a country music star, if that's what that's trying to imply. I am taking online guitar lessons.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah?
So maybe that's why I got the.
That's it.
All right.
I am not pursuing music dreams. I'm just trying to understand what the hell I'm playing.
Yes.
gonna
Oh,
add-
I would make the argument you are kind of pursuing music dreams and like playing the pedal steel guitar, learning, begin betting at.
Oh, I
you
got,
got
an
one?
update. No, I got an update on that. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but I had ordered a pedal steel guitar
Okay.
from a company. I did so much research, and I did research for months and months and months and months. And there's a gentleman, Del Mullen, who makes Mullen steel guitars. I think I believe they're out of Colorado. I think so. Or they could be anyway, they're all out of weird places, and they're all handmade. He passed away like in the middle of like engineering my guitar. So I
I
don't
remember when you told me this, and you were like, "I'm out the money because what the hell am I
Right.
doing now?" You know.
I got an email back from him, and they're way
From him?
behind. No, I wish that'd be
was like,
awesome, right? I'd be like, I'm not
Get him on
telling
Zoom.
anyone.
From heaven?
And what a show! What a TV show!
What a
right?
Zoom.
Dan and Del.
Well, maybe
on
hell.
the. We'll make it like an '80s sitcom. No, they emailed me. They're sweet women. Emailed me, the shop ladies, and they're like, "We're doing it. We're
wow.
about 18 months behind, but we're doing it." And
All
I'm
right.
like,
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
said, "I'm sorry for your loss. I love you. Thank you for the email." And I'll wait patiently, and God bless, because they've been through. I guess their original shop manager died, and then like a few months later, Dell passed away.
man.
So they've not had a good run. But anyway,
Right,
so I'm getting my guitar
Is
in
it a
like
murder?
in a couple more years.
Well, yeah, if they're able to do it,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
because I would too email like, "I'm trying to do it, but you know."
But he left no instructions. We're just
Yeah.
putting metal to metal.
The founder, he was the guy that was doing it.
Yeah.
I'd be worried being one of the people still working there. The founder's gone, he's gone. I'm
Yeah.
like, who's
There's
next
nothing-
to this
Well,
one?
Yeah.
everybody that works there is in their 60s.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
that's-
because
like
they're
the-
building steel guitars.
The lady, the lady
It's time
at the-
limited.
I think the lady who ran the desk. There are like pictures of her on there. Her name is like Dixie. Of
Right.
course, it
Of
is.
course she is.
And then I think she even passed away. It's like
boy.
they're the
Well, good luck.
turnover there.
Good luck getting it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
gonna be
But
great.
yeah, no, I am. I'm. My algorithm is correct. That's pretty good.
I did just add beer and the Spice Girls into mine.
Okay,
Of course you did.
there
Pretty
you go.
good.
So
pretty good.
this is
Oh,
ridiculous.
that reminds me. Can we circle back around to the Beckhams?
Sure.
Yes.
Why not?
Okay.
We're
Let's
here.
circle it when
Talk about
Tom's
whatever.
done with his algorithm.
It says, lately you've been flying high, carving down mountains, and pushing your running limits. I'm like, this guy's awesome.
Oh, wow. Hey, everybody.
Who's that guy?
Extreme sports stand.
Somebody else's
I'd
algorithm.
hire that guy. Whether you get me. Oh,
I love how Tom's algorithm is, lately you've been the raddest dude on the beach.
and it says,
What?
And it says, what I'm into is aviation.
Hey, Brad, dude, if you're not flying planes or surfing, you're hanging 10 in Hawaii, badass.
It says aviation, marathon training, strength and conditioning, startup, satire, South Florida, Formula One, science,
Formula
What?
One.
science and Tesla.
So exciting.
Wait, science?
The cars.
This guy.
I think it's listening to Daniel's algorithm too.
This sounds like a man who wants an F1 car going through the White House.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's so exciting.
So speedy, so fast.
I don't have a lot of time
So-
to watch, but so exciting.
And so the reason why this even got brought up is because my wife started not getting funny videos anymore. She's just like, comedy, right?
Where's my racist video?
So she's like, I found the videos I'm getting, the reels, because she just uses Instagram. The reels weren't funny to her anymore. So she's like, something's got screwed up in my algorithm. So she went in and erased everything, and now she's trying to manipulate it back by looking.
You can't do that.
She's trying to look at all the funny videos she sent all her friends and only look at those videos to try
See
to
if they're
build,
coming back.
Yeah, to try to build back. And I'm like, that's weird. I've never even like
She's
contemplated.
cloning her algorithm, but it's gonna be a little. Right? Like it's
Yeah,
going to
it's
be
off.
missing some chromosomes because it's not natural. It's going to be a little off.
Yeah. How does that work?
It's going to be just a little
What
bit.
a weird
Every
thing.
filter just came dropping down. Stop it.
Like it's not as racist as you wanted it to be.
Yeah, you're like, this-
it used to be better.
What happened to the good racism?
It's weird. We live in a world that now you could do this, and I never even thought about like going in there and purposefully manipulating your own algorithm to give you what you want.
I'm
because Daniel
surprised we're
said
able to look at it, honestly.
It's a good April Fool's trick.
because
Someone's phone stays open.
Because here's what's weird.
Sinister, dude.
What you think you want may not be what you really want.
Right.
And that's
Right.
weird too.
Well, what you should have, right? Like, honestly, I should go in there and really eliminate anything that's going to waste time.
Right.
So I shouldn't put anything on there that's naturally going to make me want to stay
like
on
all
the
the
device.
girls
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like the sexuality stuff.
I got rid of a lot of that naturally just
Right.
because of my daughter peeking over my shoulder. And most dads, I think, some of them, the ones that are holding fast to your booby algorithm, God
Right.
bless you. But, I had to drive
And
that up.
that's why I put the Spice Girls on there, because it tells you what you want, what you really, really want.
You got the goods, Adam.
This is what we. This is
My
what, that's
God,
what I have to
this
deal
I
with.
have been planning that one for 30 seconds.
Literally held a dad joke in his algorithm
Yeah.
like a magician, like an
From when you
illusionist.
first said Spice Girls, you started that joke, didn't you?
I did.
I knew
I
it.
sure did.
Love it.
Well, let's talk about the Spice Girls because Daniel has been telling me that the whole Beckham family is a mess.
Oh, it's
Well-
enough. It's
yes.
crazy.
It's a
I don't know how we're gonna make it out.
Now, they
It's
haven't
a-
called us in a little while, so we're not
yeah.
fully up
Yeah.
to date.
Come on,
Yeah.
David.
Yeah.
It's a decent uproar though when you have your is he the eldest? Is that Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn Beckham goes on, I guess, X or Instagram or whatever, and he just basically outlines a bunch of things that he deemed inappropriate from his parents and their behavior towards his wife.
He just rails off against them.
And he
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
off and he's like, he basically, and in a weird way, and I think this is true, he denounced them and he basically said, I don't want to reconcile and I do not want to be a part of this family any longer.
Yeah.
And I think we can all agree that this is exactly what you want coming out of your son's mouth if you're a dad.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
He is the
I
Prince
thought we-
Harry
I thought we
of,
were doing okay.
of pop.
I thought we were doing all right, but he doesn't like me.
So I think
my David
Pretty good.
Beckham.
I like that. I like your Beckham.
First time I did that.
So
that's good.
for all
Off
of
the
us,
dome.
and this is a horrible trait that we all have, by the way, that when we see this, it kind of makes us like, all right, like,
All right. I like how you got British there. All right. I say you Dave. All right. All right.
It humanizes them, and where you think like, oh, these rich and famous people have the perfect lives, and then you see where it's not, and then it makes you feel better.
This looks very
It's
British
kind of sad.
hillbilly.
Right.
This looks like a British hillbilly.
It's kind of sad that it makes you feel better, but it does because it makes you realize no matter the rich and famousness of it, like everybody has problems,
it's-
and like
yeah.
you know
There's
everybody.
some solid Schadenfreude about it.
Yeah,
It's
drama. And then for these, like, and then obviously like Victoria Beckham was like sexy dancing, or like the
At the
rumor
wedding,
was-
yeah, the
Hold on,
pictures
yeah,
were crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Like
That's the-
B-boy style posing on the wedding dress.
That's the part I like.
Son.
Because
that was funny.
I've always had a thing. I mean, cue me up for a little algorithm Spice Girls as
Okay.
well. Because I've always had a thing for her and just how everything apparently she like the resting bitch face on her is just so good.
She invented it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Major.
Is she posh? She's posh, right?
Oh yeah.
Posh, yeah.
As crazy as it sounds, sexy dancing with your son at your son's wedding.
That's Florida.
That's full Mar-a-Lago.
And here's the thing, but that I've heard of this happening before.
Yeah.
In a smaller scale, like I've heard there's been a joke.
Yeah. Did your mom sexy dance on you?
It's in my algorithm.
That, like, and here's the thing: that's sexy is subjective. So it's like she may just be dancing like she always does, and then the whole crowd deemed it to be like
Well,
inappropriate.
the DJ came out and said that he didn't think it was inappropriate. He
Right.
thought it was just stealing the spotlight. Brooklyn is the one that said that his mom was sexy dancing.
Which that sounds a problem for Brooklyn more than anyone else. There's a little bit of Oedipus going
Yeah,
on.
yeah. It's
settled down.
but nobody else said. Honestly, I don't think it's reported from anybody else that was there that even
Yeah.
happened. I don't know if that really happened, to tell you the truth.
But if you're just not doing the old school 1950s hand on the waist, hand on the shoulders, sway back and forth, and you're actually like, you know, she's a performer, and then it could be viewed as like, especially that. I mean, could you imagine who's at that wedding? A bunch of rich and other
yeah.
famous
Oh,
people.
yeah.
You know,
Everybody's at that.
All of their friends,
Yeah.
none of the kids.
Yeah.
they're turning their nose up at it. They're like, "Ooh, this is trashy," you know. But
What?
she comes from a trashy background, right? Or like
No, I
a
think
poor.
she was pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, was she always rich?
Yeah, she was the.
Okay.
She's the. It was him, David, who came from the lower and worked his way up.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So he didn't come from any
No,
super
she
I
came
think her
from
dad had a
Daddy's
Rolls
money.
Royce. Yeah, Daddy had a Rolls Royce, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, there's a funny clip of them. Yeah, we'll go on. Tell them what kind of car Dad drove you to school in. Well, it was a Rolls Royce, but you know, okay, it's only the most
Yeah.
expensive car in all of England.
Yeah, how about
It's not a
how about a green
a
LeSabre?
Morris Minor,
There you go.
Yeah, I think an '83 green LeSabre with vinyl interior.
a Mini Cooper.
I wonder why we do that. Like when we see a celebrity, because immediately, like knowing that she used to be rich, if for some reason knocks her down a peg or two, and the celebrity, like in the valuation of her as a celebrity, which is weird because
Well,
who cares
a
if
lot
you're
of celebrities started like that. Tom
Right.
Segura. Some people say Burt Kreischer because his dad was super rich when he started.
yeah, I guess.
I mean,
but,
it's become a target for people that are famous. They're like, well, you started rich.
Yeah.
You know, it's a thing.
yeah. But I
The
guess,
Nepo baby thing, you know, all of that.
yeah, but I guess what does it matter if then like to get famous though you can't buy your way into it per se.
Can you?
I don't know. Like I think you can.
I think you
actor in the actor world, you could use your parents as like connections to get you into movies, maybe.
I think you can
But-
buy almost anything. Like that when that article came out this week where Timothy Chalamet, whatever his name is,
That is correct.
yeah, where he said he spent his own money to perform those two Dylan songs on Saturday Night Live, and
Yeah.
he spent like 6 figures of his own money to do it.
Yeah.
Which is to me ridiculous because it's like that's dumb, and you know I'm not a big fan of the guy. But I was just like, yeah, you can buy anything. Like, why would Saturday Night Live do that?
Well, I guess he's looking at it as marketing, so he's already rich and famous. So then it's like he's now just investing more money into the marketing of it. But it's like, before that, it's like you can't get popular, even like a Burt Kreischer. Like he goes to UF and then gets his fame through, you know, the Van Wilder thing, then starts, you know, touring, and we saw his grind. You know what I'm saying?
But the argument
It's like-
is that he had the way and means to be able to F off. And not everybody has, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that
he had the background
Right.
already, so
That's
he's
for-
like, I don't have to go to work because I got this money on the side already.
right.
Yeah.
Most everybody else can't Van Wild out
Yes.
because they have to hold
Yeah.
a job down.
Yeah.
The
Meanwhile-
the real luxury that you're paying for is time more than anything. It's
The
just
time
the
to
ability-
invest
Yes.
into your entertainment career.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
why we do seasons, because otherwise we're grinding
Right.
in the
Right.
theme parks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or
well
whatever
said.
gig is coming up for me. You know.
Well said. And
Yeah,
season 4 starts today.
Yeah, drop
Today, yep, drops at 4 a.m. today.
4 a.m.,
Season
season
4
4
on the 4th at 4.
There you
So
go.
it
And,
is.
are all the episodes? They're not all recorded yet, right? Or are they?
No, we record each week. For,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So we recorded our episode in Buffalo this week, and that'll be the one that's released next
Gotcha.
week. So-
Awesome.
Cool.
in the snow.
Well, Wayne, Adam, thanks so much for coming by. We
Guys,
appreciate
thanks
it.
for
very
always
much.
having us in
Yeah,
here
we
to promote our
appreciate you
stuff.
guys.
It's
And then, of
crazy.
course, you could just search Fish and Brits. It's on all podcasts.
It's in everybody's
networks.
algorithm.
Yep. and
Where
Fish
would
and-
you prefer people find you?
Where?
Oh, that's a good question.
Social wise, we enjoy Instagram and YouTube.
There you go.
Facebook is going down. But no, just catch us on wherever you get your podcasts.
baby. Yeah, we're on everything.
Awesome.
Everything.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being
We
Thank
here.
you.
appreciate
y'all.
you guys. Thanks very much.
Good luck on season 4. We
Cheers.
will be right back. Awesome. Sorry we didn't get to the
No, you're
mug.
fine.
No, that's
Oh,
no worries.
sorry. Yeah.
But
You're fine.
but it maybe
You-
it'll keep you from dirty and mugs.
That's it.
You know, like let's
save
look
that
at
for
the
next
glass half empty. Yay!
Glass half empty.
That is where's that go, T?
Don't know yet.
All right, I got you.
So I have to figure it out.
I got it. Thanks for being here, y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us come
Good luck at the day jobs.
Yes. We're gonna go and find a bar that's open now and do something.
Oh well.
Discuss things.
I mean,
Discuss things.
go down to Gators and really get
There you
a
go.
homeless drunk off a cheap beer.
That's it. We're gonna aim up to go over to. Have you been to Ivanhoe Park Lager House?
No,
Really cool place. They're one of our partners for this season, and they're actually.
I love the Ivanhoe Park guys. We worked with them a couple of years
This
ago.
is
We
their
were
new
working-
joint, and they're making a beer for us
Oh,
for
great!
this season, which will be fun. So
That's awesome.
we're working on all that.
Yeah, it's just it is the grind. It's
That's a good view right there.
yeah. We have a problem where everybody all our guests stand up. It's just straight.
Yeah, right. Oh, hold on. I'll turn it on. You know what? I'll put on some music and I'll put on some cameras, and then we won't be looking at penises.
Also,
in your algorithm. Back at it like a crack addict. Okay. Hey, you know that lady that we had on the show that from, this is weird. This literally just happened 1 minute ago. I got this email. Remember the lady we had on the show who was the mushroom lady who came on the podcast? She did Fringe. She's kind of arrogant and it rubbed people the wrong way. And people were like, fuck this lady. They were kind of like they were like, this mushroom lady doesn't know nothing. She just emailed me and thanked us for helping her start her podcast.
Huh.
Yeah, she
I
says.
cannot remember the mushroom lady.
Jess Kaplan. Hold on, I'll show you.
I
Jess
kind of. She was
Kaplan.
talking about her trip.
Like a mushroom mom, and she did the hero dose. Remember?
Oh,
the
yes.
That's her.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
her. Yeah, she just sent me an email thanking us both for helping her start her podcast. She said she had the best time on our show. It felt so natural. God, we're so fucking awesome. Anyway.
Well.
What? I was fucking
No,
around. I was kidding.
No.
Well, I mean, not about the email. The email was real. Okay. Want to do a couple voicemails to close out the 11?
Yes, we'll start off and.
Okay, why
And
don't
then
you
do some-
bring us back?
Yeah, this is gonna be a start. A start.
Oh, is that the starting?
Yeah, and then we're gonna plug the Science Center.
Okay, here we go. In 3.
Welcome to Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We're live on Twitch and YouTube. Come hang out. Just search for @TomandDan Live. You could be in the chat room right now talking to us and seeing everything behind the scenes.
Science Night Live is coming up on February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man.
And it's a great date night. It's adults only. You go to the Science Center after hours and you enjoy
Demonstrations, exhibits.
some drinks, some
Yeah.
adult beverages,
Little
some
snacks.
Yeah, some snacks, and you get to go around. No, Curtis Surf Trivia is going to be there.
Yeah, Jason Lattimore is
Yeah.
doing exhibitions there. If you haven't been to a Science Night Live, just think adult date night within the confines of the beautiful Orlando Science Center.
It's great date night because all the levels of the Science Center, there's all the exhibits and everything to do.
It's
So
also
like,
not a bowling alley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice in there.
Yeah, it's nice, educational,
Yeah.
lots of stuff to talk about.
No offense to bowling alleys. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's nice.
Like, if I'm on a date, I need to have lots of stuff.
Distractions.
Yeah. The person cannot know who I am as a person because
Right.
they are going to run from that.
And you can use all of the
I
exhibits
cannot
at the
show
Science
them.
Center
Yeah.
hide your actual
Yeah.
self from your date.
Yeah. Because it gives you lots of like, hey, look at this.
Yeah, it gives you misdirection. You can use a lot of misdirection to try and trick your date.
Because I'll start talking my way into a hole, and then
Yeah,
they'll realize how crazy and damaged my
You know what's funny
personality
is that you need to reframe that. When I go on dates, I'm always talking my way into a hole. Hey, everybody, Dan here.
Cut that part out, Tracy.
Well, that was good. That was very good. I thought that was great.
Just stop it where we did it. You
Stop it.
where.
You stop it.
All right, let's do some.
I've gone
voicemail.
full biker, by the way. I just need to look at this. I'm full biker now.
No, yeah.
I'm wearing a biker jacket, backwards hat, long beard, long hair. Sons of Anarchy, Little Sons of Anarchy. Could I be cast on commercials now?
Yes. Oh, yeah. You got to look.
And
Not everybody has this
and
look.
little, and they like them little because they shoot better on camera.
And this, by the way,
I'm serious about this. Can I be cast in local? I want to do a Florida lottery commercial where I play a biker who wins.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, wow, look at all this money.
you know, we need to lean into the Florida brand, and I got to change my look.
You'd have
You
to
already
change your
got it.
look.
You already
Yeah.
turned into
I
a
poof.
Florida biker.
Poof.
Like,
I'm an outlaw.
yeah, I'm so generic white dude
Yeah,
with a,
No,
look like a cop.
You look like a cop.
Yeah, but
Cop and biker.
no one
That's
likes
what-
that.
They like people like cops. They like crooked cops.
How
You
can
gotta
I
be a
be
crooked
more
cop.
of a Florida
You
man?
got to be more like Denzel Training Day. Crooked cop.
All right,
Bad
okay,
cop.
good. But I need to wear, first a shoulder holster with a gun in it, and like a,
That makes you a little more biker, though.
a Hawaiian shirt, like a disheveled
Oh, like a Nick Nolte kind of a
alcoholic detective.
Oh, like Point Break.
Is that like Florida? That's not really Florida, though.
No.
It's like Florida's like white trash, but then no one will
How do you feel?
advertise with us.
How would you feel about getting skinnier and messing it up a little bit?
Well, I have to get back on the meth.
If we get you back on the meth,
then I'll get real skinny.
and then you'd have to eliminate all polos and just wear basketball shorts.
and one,
No shirt.
Okay,
If you go no shirt because you look good and you have a tattoo, so that'll count.
yeah.
And then you wear, but I need you to you're a little more like you look like you work out, like you're trying to be fit.
Yeah,
I don't need that. That's not what I need. I
Yes.
need you, so you're going to drop the weights
Some
for about
gaunt.
3 months and no
Yeah.
weights.
Yeah,
And
I
you're
could just
gonna-
run it out. I could run
I need
the
you to
muscle
I
out.
need you to up the cardio and up
Yeah.
the meth, and we're going to go basketball shorts, no underwear,
yeah.
bushy pubes, basketball shorts, no underwear. And
Yeah.
That will, and then you will complete your look of Miami Joker.
Yeah.
You need to be Miami Joker.
And then, that will be good for promo shots. It'd be like Florida's biggest podcast, and it's the
Grandpa Biker and the Maniac. We'll call you the Maniac.
Yeah. And
It's Grandpa Biker and the Maniac in the mornings on Real Radio.
oh,
Or in
now
the
during the
evenings.
mornings.
Or evening.
Oh,
evening.
yeah,
I'm
okay.
not trying to start a radio war or any disrespect. I'm doing my thing.
Well, the mornings are where the money's at.
Afternoons. JRR in the afternoons.
Yeah, we can take over Jimmy's spot.
It's Grandpa Biker and the Maniac.
Yeah.
Will you do stunts again? If you assume
Well, Jimmy will retire like Jim Phillips, so we'll just wait until he retires and then take over afternoons.
if you take over because
I'll start inceptioning him to retire. I already started it.
I've started it too.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, we should all retire. And he's like, you know what?
I think you're right. He doesn't know that you're in there crafting your Maniac costume.
Then once we get in the afternoons, that's where the money's at. All right.
A lot of people want you as a shirtless maniac holding me as a baby Grandpa Biker.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now, the problem with that is then because I guess then Tracy just does all the business and she does all the client work. She's got like business, like what are the lady business suits called? Like
A pantsuit.
A pantsuit.
Yeah.
She got
You
all
went
the
there as
pantsuits.
she's a Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. So she will do all the business. She'll be like, hey, the maniac and the biker,
Yeah.
they're just
She's like,
you know,
Maniac, you have a live read for better health. And you're like, what's up, it's a Maniac. When I'm not jumping Gravedigger and going to better health.
Yeah. No, I can do all that. I'll do it.
You're going to have to do stunts again, though. If you
I'll do it.
assume the role of...
Can I make money? I just care about money. Like, is that a bad thing to say?
I mean, it's truthful. I wouldn't
Like,
necessarily say it's bad.
If the money's right, like I'm not doing it for like a little more.
How
I
are you
need
cutting your hair?
Triple what I'm
You
getting.
can, okay. When you're
I'll cut it whatever way the maniac wants.
assuming your new character, the Maniac, Grandpa Biker and the Maniac he wears bandanas, so you're allowed to wear your bandana.
That's perfect. That's all I want. I
Yeah.
hate combing my hair every morning.
Yep, you're allowed.
I hate it.
You'd hate it even more if you had my hair. I have to brush it every morning and every night.
Oh, you got a hat. You wear hats.
but you have to brush it, or it looks like a knot.
Yeah, but you can just put on a hat. The biker.
Why don't you wear a hat? You can wear a hat. You can wear a business golf hat. You
I'm
can wear like Tiger Woods
trying
wears
to be a
hats.
business cop. I can't wear a hat. I have to impress the clients, which is
right.
not working, by the way.
Hey, it's not. We're trying.
So maybe I go full maniac.
Would they like the biker, Grandpa Biker? Would that impress them?
Is Tracy in there? Tracy, call in because we need you full pantsuit. Because if you go all
She dresses
business-
too hip.
Yeah.
She wears like little sweaters and like crop top with like, the trend now
She's
for
wearing
ladies.
JNCOs.
She's wearing JNCOs. My wife wears
Yeah,
JNCOs now,
yeah.
and I'm like, take those off and get on an old lady dress.
Yeah. Or somebody, you need to wear some tight.
Have you seen my wife? She's wearing little sneakers and long JNCOs, and the bottom's frayed.
Yeah.
Her jeans are frayed. Like, what do you think this is?
I think she
1999?
got some shell toe Adidas.
Yeah, my wife had on shell toe Adidas
Yeah,
and
yeah.
JNCOs. I'm like, you get the hell out. Who do you think
Yeah.
you are?
You need a tight pantsuit.
Tight in the crotch too.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to see that toe. That's her name, Camel Toe Tracy. So it's the maniac. Hold on. It's Grandpa Biker, the maniac, and Camel Toe Tracy.
No, she needs to be the professional one because she's got to get the
we
clients.
call her Camel Toe Tracy. She's like, stop that. I'm Sales Girl Tracy.
Okay,
But-
yeah. It's like Howard Stern, the pig vomit or whatever. Like you're mad at the management.
You do that move where you're like, hold on, will this thing work? Can I talk? You're like, all right. Oh, shit. Well, I'm cursed. You know what? Not good at this.
Well, that's you're in character as a biker.
That's what the biker does. He
The biker curses.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, like, you do that move where you're like, why can't we do our T-shirt reveal? What, sales didn't sell it yet? Get Camel Toe Tracy on the phone.
Yeah.
That move.
Yes,
where
yeah.
you get the salesperson on the phone, then you yell at them.
But it's just a talk. Like we have a direct connection to her office, so we were able to talk real time to her. You don't have to call it. You know, it's like, hey, where's that shirt?
Hey guys, this is Tracy. We're like, we heard you don't want to reveal the new Grandpa Biker and the Maniac T-shirt at Beepers and Phones this weekend.
All the beepers and phones.
I don't know. That's all I can think of.
We're out there with a tent. We need a promo person. We'll get Butler on the line.
There are still guys doing this right now.
I know.
You know the thing
we
I'm
should be
seeing?
doing it.
Okay, do you want to know? Because in my algorithm, we were talking algorithms. In my algorithm, I get a lot of radio because I'm a fan of radio. And because I know a lot of people in radio, I think it's compounded my algorithm.
Yeah.
So in that, I get a lot of like morning show Facebook pages for small morning shows all across North America.
Okay, all right. I want that in my
And
algorithm.
here's what's happening that I see.
All right.
A lot of them are being let go, and a lot of them, even this year, are starting podcasts. But that doesn't work. So then the next thing that they do, and I'm not kidding, and I'm not even throwing shade because, look, you got to do what you got to do to make money once you've been fired in radio. But
Yeah.
you know what they do? They start DJ services, and they start doing weddings and things.
Oh, yeah, because they have a natural ability to host things.
They
and
have an audience.
They've done that, yeah.
The
yeah.
audience likes them. The audience can't get them anymore. The audience
Yeah.
wants them. So for right now, they're kind of like activating their audience and saying, hey, I'm out of work. The crew from X show will host your wedding or host your
event
party.
or
yeah,
whatever.
and you
yeah.
see it a lot.
And then
It's a thing.
And then they're direct paying because like a DJ at a wedding or host and stuff.
expensive, man.
Yeah, I mean you may pay that person
$1,000.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's good. That's more money than the radio person was making when they did events or like these kind of things in radio because they were getting paid a talent fee.
Yeah, this is directly to them.
So then now if you can get 5 times your talent fee direct to consumer, I mean that's essentially what we did. It's
Yeah.
like we looked at it like, okay, here's our value. And we know we're just direct to consumer with the technology now, and we'll just do the exact same thing.
But you see a lot of people getting let go.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see the effects of AI even in that. Like I don't, it's yeah.
Well, no, of course, because the value of a show is less. It used to be if you had a show, it would be extremely hard to produce. You would have to have someone to distribute it, right? And you would have to have the means to put it together and the time to do it, right?
Right.
And then so now all those things have become extremely easy. Distribution, easy. Worldwide in one click.
Recording
right?
and
recording,
the equipment has never been an even
cheaper and easy.
The most even playing field.
Yeah, a studio space. You just need anything. Use mics on your couch.
I've seen guys use their cars.
Yeah, it's record in your car. Just go mobile equipment, record it anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's never been easy, and with that, a million shows.
Yeah.
It's
There you go.
and then it's like so then why are people
But the one you want, Grandpa Biker and the Maniac, I feel like it's good. It's good.
Because I do feel like with all the shows, that kind of vibe has kind of, there's not that kind of vibe anymore of the over-the-top, ridiculous,
Not around
character radio.
Yeah.
Like, because there's a character kind of element to it. And there's character podcasts, but
Up
not
the
like
East
this.
Coast, you get some, right?
Yeah.
You do still get some heritage shows and some that if like, I think regionally, it's almost like wrestling. Like regionally, you'll find some pockets of wrestling that's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's really good, but it's only in like the North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee area.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think you still have some of those, but by and large, it's dead.
Dude, we'll be that.
Oh yeah, we're already inching into there.
Because you know what's so bizarre to me, and then we had to take a break. But the more people that like we encounter through this job, and more people are be like, oh, like I've never met him before, but they're like, oh, Tom and Dan, and of course we know Tom and Dan. And people have been saying that, and I'm like, of course you know? And then I'm like, I kind of think.
We've reached the of course portion of our existence.
We've been doing this a long time together. And I forget because it's just grinding years and years and years. And then all of a sudden it's been, I mean, we started the podcast in 2009, but even this show is 11, 12 years old. When did we start this damn thing? In 2013?
I
that's 13
12,
years.
But I could be wrong.
I think it was the year 13, like midway.
After I left.
So it's like now it's damn near, 12 and a half years. So it's like
crazy.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
And then
not long enough to make a man a grandpa.
And it could be, 15, 20 years or something. And then it's like, oh yeah, you've been doing this damn thing for 20 years. And of course we know who you are. And they're
what would you say to listeners out of state, namely our friend, very good friend of the show, Kara, who said, I mean, you guys used to have your faces plastered on buses.
Well, we could do that tomorrow.
I think she's throwing shade at us like we still don't got it.
Well, yeah, what do you mean? Like, you think someone gave that? We bought that.
Yeah.
I can buy that.
It was expensive, too.
It was, I'll tell you, it was $1,000 a month.
Yeah, it was pretty expensive.
Hey, but it's not that bad. I mean, by the way, that's what the going rate was at least 8 years ago.
What do you think? It's less or more? It's got to be more.
It may be the same because...
Slightly more? Everything's gone up.
Yeah, it was probably slightly more. Anyway, we'll be right back.
Perfect, man.
That was a random shit. Funny, though.
I mean, I like talking about just silly things that pop up. So that's the second part of that one we just did?
That's the first part.
Oh, that's the first part.
Segment 1 and
Gotcha. Segment 1.
And that'll be Friday.
14 minutes. Got it. All right, I'll change that one. Is there anything else we're doing here, or are we taking a break?
No, we're going to take a break, and then we got a weird job with the Ice Cream Man.
Yeah, we got...
so we'll come back around 1, do a little segment, and then do Ice Cream
I have an
Man.
ice cream song.
All right, perfect.
Very tiny one because, I don't know how this is going to go, and I don't want to put him on tilt. All right.